So something really exciting has happened recently. I got home from work to discover that there was a very exciting parcel waiting for me at home, which I have here, and I have partially opened it, but I haven't opened it properly because I wanted to save it for when I was sitting with you guys. But before I kind of talk about it properly and get into the what I'm actually going to be talking about. I'm babbling. I'm really excited. I wanted to tell you, let me tell you a bit of the backstory behind what I'm going to kind of talk about just now. Not so long ago, I was contacted by the lovely team of Let's Knit magazine. Now, initially, they wanted me to contribute to a small article that they were doing, or at least be part. The article wasn't small, but my part in the article was relatively small. They asked me to take part in an article about Instagram and social media in terms of the knitting world. And I was really excited and flattered that they would reach out and ask me to be a part of that. So I was a part of that large article, and I was kind of contributing alongside some really quite impressive people. So that was pretty exciting. But off the back of that, they actually asked me to have a little interview. They have a feature at the end of their magazine of each issue called The Last Word, I believe, and they asked if I would be interested in taking part in that, and of course I said yes, and it's here. I'm really excited. This is just such an amazing thing that has happened kind of out of the podcasting world, because I know that the channel has grown really beautifully over the last couple of years, because we are coming up to 2 years of having Inside Number 23, but to be actually featured in a magazine really means a lot to me. I am very much a fan of old school printing and publishing and solid things, and I buy magazines and read magazines and that type of thing. So this is just, I feel so honoured and privileged to have someone be interested in me and want to interview me for their magazine, and yeah, it just feels like a really incredible milestone for the podcast and how much we have all grown together in the last couple of years. So I really wanted to feature this in a 30 before 30 video, because my goodness, this is definitely a big achievement and I'm really happy about it. Without further ado, I'm going to open this envelope. Seriously, doing this one-handed, not the best idea. And here it is! This is the edition of Let's Knit magazine that I am featured in. So this edition, UK's best-selling knit magazine. That's very cool and exciting. This is the October edition. It's issue 123. Oh my goodness, that's brilliant. 123. And Inside Number 23 is featured in it. Because that's basically like I-23. Wow, I'm such a nerd, but that really makes me happy. So issue number 123 is the October 2007 edition, and yeah, it's got all kinds of cute bits and pieces in here, some patterns, some things that are for a lot of beginners through to intermediate. There's garments, there's little accessories, there's all kinds of fun things in here. But without sounding too selfish, the bit that I am interested in is the bit at the back. I haven't actually seen this properly yet, so I'm a little bit nervous. Oh. Oh my goodness. Oh, this is really weird. This is so weird. Also, they've featured some shots from my Instagram, which I gave them permission to do, which is lovely. But, oh, the article, that's me in my Andy Satterland, my pumpkin spice cardigan, my blaster cardigan up at the top there. And oh, it's so cool. they've been really, really lovely actually in terms of how they've put it together. I'm really happy with that. I couldn't have asked for a better representation of the questions that I answered, because little behind the scenes kind of bit of info for you. This was all done via email. So I actually just emailed my answers and they put them together into this really nice article. One thing that I would say, they have said that I called Emrys the love of my life. I think I actually referred to Roly as being the love of my life, and they've switched it to my husband and love of my life, Emrys, which is really funny, but they're both the love of my life, so that's fair. Oh my goodness. And it's all linked up. It's got my the podcast and Instagram linked on there. This is amazing. I am a little bit overwhelmed and really, really happy, and this is just, like I said, a real honour and a real privilege, and I feel very, very lucky. So I just want to take a minute to say thank you so much to Let's Knit magazine for getting in touch with me and wanting to feature me in your beautiful magazine. It was incredibly generous of you, and I am incredibly appreciative of that. But I also wanted to take a moment to thank all of you guys. Whether you have been with me from the very, very beginning, or you are new to the channel and this is the first thing that you've ever watched, if that's the case, then hi, I'm excited. This is the first magazine I've been in. But without you guys, without your love, without your support, without your commitment, without you coming back every week to check out my podcast and just to have a chat with me, I wouldn't be able to have this kind of an opportunity, and it means everything to me. You are all awesome, and you're basically the reason I do this. Otherwise I would just be talking into the void, which would be no fun at all. But oh, I'm absolutely thrilled. I'm really, really happy with how it's all turned out, and I'm just a little bit overwhelmed. So yeah, I think I'm gonna leave it at that, but very, very excited. I know that you can buy the magazine at most kind of supermarkets, at WH Smith, newsagents, pretty much anywhere that you can get a magazine. So if you fancy picking up a copy for yourself, then do. I'll still love you, whatever you do, but have an awesome day, guys, and I'll see you soon. Bye!